You guys ready? Here we go.
Let us remember the life of an average girl, Grace Elizabeth Easter Egg. On behalf of Grace's family, I would like to begin by thanking everyone who is in attendance today, even though you were forced to be here. We have received a few phone calls, no emails, no text, not a single flower. We did receive one casserole. It was very good. They have all been comforting during this difficult time and have been a reminder of the very little impact that she had on others. My name is Ben and I am Grace's best friend. Grace had no children of her own, so she claimed her little sister Hannah as her child. As you could imagine, this caused some issues. However, she was always a good big sister, driving Hannah around in her Honda Civic, Oscar the garbage can. Grace was full of life. She was feisty and downright a bit narcissistic. But she more importantly had an eternal love for her friends. My best friend, although extremely average, was a wonderful person. She was loved by her friends, not limiting Hammy Parham, and her family, as well as possibly her boyfriend Wade, but we may never know. Although she came from a partial family of doctors, she chose a very average career choice as a social worker. Mediocre and unsuccessful are both words to describe this moderately strong and somewhat loving friend, sister, and girlfriend. She was born to Teresa and Dave Easterday in a big house in the Legends, and she was the sister of great and successful individuals such as Hannah, Tim, and Jacob, although she was not one herself. She was also the owner of a dog named Sarah. Regardless of her feelings towards her, pretty sure at some point I was actually going to steal Sarah from her house because of the verbal abuse that she suffers. Hammy once told me that Grace even kicked her. The whole situation was kind of sketchy, however, Sarah is glad that she's gone. Throughout high school, Grace thought she was involved in a lot of organizations. It made her ego gigantic. However, she was the president of Student Ambassadors and Mentors, and I guess that's cool. She also spent the summer of her junior year working at the local Dairy Queen. She worked the drive-thru and used probably the fakest voice I've ever heard and kind of sounded like she was being sarcastic. I remember meeting Grace on the first day of 6th grade, but that actually wasn't the first time we'd met. That's just when we became friends. Our parents grew up in the church together. Shout out to Mother Teresa for changing my diapers. So naturally, we went to pre-K together and actually graduated from the same class. We had a big falling out, but rebonded over the saxophone in the middle school band days. I distinctly remember one specific day, walking from the middle school to Bonfils for band, when I made Grace listen to a rather inappropriate song, and she actually knocked me out in the middle of the road. Ah, the good old days. Grace liked to think she was artistically talented. However, talented and challenged are two different words, and I'm not sure she ever understood the difference. She also used to journal for some time, and one of her favorite things to do is read, which I could never understand, but man, I feel like she would get into those books sometimes. She had like a 34 on her ACT, not sure why she couldn't have just gotten a 36. I believe that Grace would like to be remembered, despite everything I'm saying, as a loving and caring friend and family member, a contributing member of society, and the best version of herself possible. Therefore, despite all other opinions on her death, we should remember her for the good memories rather than the bad, and respect her wishes as she continues to roll in her grave. Thank you.